Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Sue.oneschuk, here to continue the lessons from the Workbook of A Course in Miracles. And today's lesson is 139, and it is, I will accept atonement for myself. And it says, here is the end of choice. For here we come to a decision to accept ourselves as God created us. And what is choice except uncertainty of what we are? There is no doubt that is not rooted here. There is no question but reflects this one. There is no conflict that does not entail the single, simple question, who am I? So let me start off a little bit here about the atonement and what it is. And again, to remind you, the atonement is the correction of fear in our mind by the Holy Spirit. And it can be only an instant to accept this correction of fear in our mind. This is true forgiveness, is what I'm trying to say. And the ego resists this. Fear is the outcome of our unconscious belief that we did separate from God and from all our brothers and sisters, and that we deserve punishment. And fear is the outcome of the unforgiven belief, or our unforgiven belief that we did sin, that we do deserve punishment. And we accept, or I should say we expect or anticipate that we deserve punishment. And this is what fear is. And it's an insane thing from the ego. So again, atonement is the correction of fear in our mind by the Holy Spirit. And it can be only an instant to accept this correction of fear in our mind. Because this is true forgiveness. So it's asking us there again, there is no conflict. It does not entail the single, simple question, who am I? Yet, who could ask this question? This question, who am I? Except one who has refused to recognize himself. Only refusal to accept yourself could make the question seem to be sincere. The only thing that can be surely known by any living thing is what it is. From this one point of certainty, it looks on other things as certain as itself. Uncertainty about what you must be is self-deception on a scale so vast, its magnitude can hardly be conceived. To be alive and not know yourself is to believe that you're really dead. There's no life in the ego. So for what is life except to be yourself? And what but you can be alive instead? Who is the doubter? What is it he doubts? Who does he question? Who can answer him? He merely states that he is not himself, and therefore being something else becomes a questioner. That's the ego, becomes a questioner of what that something is. Our natural state is love, as we are created, as God created us. And it's the ego that questions this. So yet he could never be alive at all unless he knew the answer. If he asks as if he does not know, it merely shows he does not want to be the thing that he is. The ego does not want us to be love. He has accepted it because he lives, has judged against it and denied its worth, and has decided that he does not know the only certainty by which he lives. Thus, he, the ego, becomes uncertain, our personal identity as the ego, becomes uncertain of his life, of our life, for what it has been denied, for what it is, has denied by him. I'm going to read that again. Thus, he becomes uncertain of his life, for what it is, has been denied by him. So we've denied that we are made in the image and likeness of God, that we are as God created us. We deny that we are love. It is for this denial that you need atonement. Your denial made no change in what you are, but you have a split mind into what knows and does not know the truth. The split mind is the opposites. You are yourself. There is no doubt of this, and yet you doubt it. But you do not ask what part of you can really doubt yourself. It cannot really be part of you that asks the question. For if it asks of one who knows the answer, were it part of you, then certainty would be impossible. Atonement remedies the strange idea that it is possible to doubt yourself and be unsure of what you really are. Remember, atonement is the correction. This is the depth of madness, yet it is the universal question of the world. What does this mean except the world is mad? Why share its madness in the sad belief that what is universal here is true? Nothing the world believes is true. This is part of our unlearning here. This is our awakening from the ego. It is a place whose purpose is to be a home where those who claim they do not know themselves can come to question what it is they are. Are we not continually questioning what we are? And they will come again until the time atonement is accepted. So this is all about accepting the atonement, accepting who we are, accepting the correction. And we'll keep coming back until we do accept this. And we have the course now that's available here to us to show us that it is the atonement that's going to bring us to remembering who we truly are. And then it says, and then we'll learn it is impossible to doubt yourself and not to be aware of what you are. All doubt is self-doubt. In that doubt, there's no absolute certainty in who we are. Again, which is as God created us. We are as God created us. And this can be changed through the atonement. It's just that we've been so conditioned to self-doubt. So the only acceptance can be asked of you for what you are is certain. It is set forever in the holy mind of God in your own. It is far beyond all doubt and question that to ask what it must be is all the proof you need to show that you believe the contradiction that you know not what you cannot fail to know. Is this a question or a statement which denies itself in statement? Let us not allow our holy minds to occupy themselves with senseless musings such as this. Senseless musing. Stop analyzing the darkness. That's what it's saying. We have a mission here. We did not come to reinforce the madness that we once believed in. Let us not forget the goal that we accepted. It is more than just our happiness alone we came to gain. What we accept as what we are proclaims that everyone must be along with us. I'm going to read that again. What we accept as what we are proclaims that everyone must be along with us. Fail not your brothers, or you fail yourself. Look lovingly on them, that they may know that they are part of you and you of them. We're all one. It goes on to say that. This does atonement teach and demonstrates the oneness of God's Son is unassailed by his belief he knows not what he is. Today, accept atonement, not to change reality, but merely to accept the truth about yourself and go your way rejoicing in the endless love of God. It is but this that we are asked to do. It is but this that we will do today. 5 minutes in the morning and at night, we will devote to dedicate our minds to our assignment for today. We accept with this review of what our mission is, which is, I will accept atonement for myself, for I remain as God created me. We have not lost the knowledge that God gave to us when he created us like him. We can remember it for everyone, for in creation are all minds as one. And in our memory is the recall how dear our brothers are to us in truth, how much a part of us is every mind. How faithful they have really been to us, and how our Father's love contains them all. In thanks for our creation, in the name of its creator and his oneness with all aspects of creation, we repeat our dedication to our cause today, each hour, as we lay aside all thoughts of the ego that would distract us from our holy aim. For several minutes, let your mind be cleared of all the foolish cobwebs which the world would weave around the Holy Son of God. And learn the fragile nature of the chains that seem to keep the knowledge of yourself apart from awareness, as you say, I will accept atonement for myself, for I remain as God created me. And again, all doubt with regard to that is self-doubt. And in that doubt, there's no absolute certainty in who you are as God created you. So again, through the atonement, this can all be changed. And this lesson is inviting us to accept, as it says, I will accept atonement for myself, for I remain as God created me. Okay, so that is lesson 139. I will accept atonement for myself. And remember again, I'm going to repeat it again, that atonement is the correction of fear in our mind by the Holy Spirit. And again, it can be only an instant to accept this correction of fear in our mind. This is true forgiveness. All right. And that is where all guilt is removed as well. Okay, thank you for being here. And I look forward to being with you for the next lesson, which is lesson 140. And please like, share, comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. It'd be very much appreciated. All right, go forward and continue, to practice these lessons, and also be reading the text along with this, so that you get a deeper understanding of the principles in the course as you are applying these lessons day by day. All right. And I'm going to say again, you know what? If you've missed some lesson, like you've stopped somewhere with these lessons, wherever you stopped, if you stopped at, I don't know, lesson 130, then go back and either, if you haven't done 130, then go to 131. Just keep moving forward. You don't have to go back and start all over again. Just keep moving forward. The ego, again, does not want us to do this work. And as you're doing it, you are going to meet up with some resistances. Like, for example, I don't want to do this lesson today. That's what the ego will say. But, you know, build up if you haven't, or continue to build up your discipline, your dedication, and your devotion to, you know, live the truth, to be the love that you are, and to live in your divine inheritance of peace, love, joy, happiness, abundance, and all that goes with that. Because that is the truth of who you are. And our natural state is love. All right, I'll leave it at that. I look forward to being with you in the next lesson, lesson 140. And until then, from my heart to yours, I send you much love. Bye for now.